Hey folks, Internet Dude here. Hey, in this video I want to show you what I'm going to do to hopefully preserve and protect the original wood grain decals that are on the side of the car. As you know, quite a few vehicles back in probably the 80s or so had wood grain decals on the side, and to my knowledge on my 86 Eagle here, I believe this wood grain is all original. So let's take a closer look at the car. I gave it a wash today, and I actually waxed the dark blue here on this side just for the video. But let's take a closer look at the decal. So you can see there's kind of a light sheen here. You can't really clearly see the lights. On the bottom part, where the sun wouldn't have hit it as hard, you can see the light reflection a little bit better. So it's a bit glossier on the bottom part, but this is where the sun really beat down, is on this top area. So if we come along and take a look, you can see some of it is chipped off. Doesn't look very good, but it is what it is. And come down here, similar kind of thing. It's more reflective on the bottom part. If you actually get looking at it, there's quite a few door dings on the doors, but you really can't tell. The wood grain does a really good job of hiding it. So as we come along, you know, there's little things like that, but due to the pattern, it's not super obvious. There's a little bit of that kind of flaking off up here as well. We come around the front here, it's actually cracked by the side marker light. So yeah. So as I said, I waxed this side of the car so it looks better. Actually, I put some protectant on the tires as well, and the car is looking pretty sharp. I'm still looking for that one piece of trim there. If somebody knows where I can find that, let me know. So here are the two products that I'm going to use today. This one here is 303 Aerospace Protectant. It's something I've been using for many years, mainly for tires. It gives a great low sheen to tires and protects them from UV rays. And so this is what we're going to put on after we clean it. You see Aerospace Protectant says Ultimate UV Protection. Helps prevent fading and cracking of vinyl, rubber, and plastic surfaces. I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure this is vinyl, so I think this will be a good product to use. And then I recently purchased this, which is 303 Multi-Surface Cleaner. Safely cleans all water-safe surfaces, fabrics, metals, vinyl, plastics, it says here. And if you read the instructions on the 303 Aerospace Protectant that I've been using for a long time, they recommend using this product beforehand. So they go hand in hand. I'm going to put links to Amazon to these products in the description, so check that out. And what I'm going to do, they kind of suggest using like a soft brush or something like that, but I'm going to use a sponge because I'm concerned about causing more of this flaking. So I think with a sponge, I think it'll be kind of soft enough that it probably won't lift any more of this, I guess, top layer of the vinyl, because you can see there's kind of a layer underneath there and kind of a multi-layer. So the whole idea is just to protect it and preserve it. So let's, I'm going to set up the camera for you, and we'll get started here. So just for video purposes, I put some tape here. Just going to do this section here just to show you, and then we'll compare it to the untreated side. So I'm just going to use some sponges, as I mentioned. This is the multi-surface cleaner. Okay, I may not be following the directions exactly as they say, but you may want to read the directions and see how close I am. But I gave it a wipe, scrub with the sponge, and it definitely has that cleaner smell to it. And I just have a shop towel, disposable towel I'm going to wipe it off with. I'm not going to press too hard because there is a flake there and I don't want to make that any worse. There's another tiny one over there. All right, so now I'm going to apply the 303 aerospace protectant. And then I'll wipe that off too. Okay, so let's peel the tape off and I'll bring you in closer to see. I think this tape was a little too sticky. It seems to be damaging that. All right, so the line is right here, and you can kind of just see the difference as we go left and right. You can see right there would be the center. You can see the reflection a little better on the light. The wood grain may not show up really good on the video, but the wood grain definitely has a little more depth, a little more shine to it. I think it did a good job. Might be a good idea for me to actually come back maybe in a week or something, or tomorrow or whenever, and just do another wipe down with that 303 aerospace protectant. But there you go, you can see the difference. Time will tell, I guess, how much that helps. But that's something that I thought, you know, this will probably help with the sunlight beating down on the decal. I guess you can see that a little bit from here, I think. Looks just a little bit darker on that side. I will go ahead and do the rest of it, and we'll do a wrap up. All right, so I'm all done. Let's take a closer look. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment below. Take a closer look here. You can see it's definitely more shiny, especially on that upper half. Oh yeah, that looks good. The only thing I did just a little bit different from what I showed you is I let the aerospace protectant sit on there for like maybe a minute or two instead of wiping it off right away. Overall, I think that looks a lot better. Looks really good. So obviously it's not perfect, but maybe it will help some of that deterioration that is probably unavoidable, considering the decal itself is, I would estimate 34 years old, being an 86. So there we go. I think that's a sharp looking car now. And yeah, just definitely leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you've tried something to preserve decals on your car. So yeah, leave me a comment. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. And we'll see you in the next video.